We already have so much rajas and tamas, as I said, right? What are we lacking now with? Is sattva. Who can give the sattva to us? Is Vishnu. That's it. So we surrender to Vishnu to increase our sattva. And as I said, Vishnu is all pervasive one. When it is all pervasive, how can you imagine him? So for us to imagine, we personify him basically. So we always personify things like human. Because we are human beings, we can see God also like a human. With head, with hands, with the legs, with the mouth, with the nose, eyes and stuff like that. That's only the way we can understand. We can see God. We can personify. That's what I say. Personification means giving a form. And if you give the form to sattva, that is Vishnu. And you want that sattva to you. When you want sattva from him and you feel like catching his feet rather than catching the hands or head. If you catch the head, do you think that he will be pleased with you? Or if you catch his neck, do you think that he will be pleased? If you catch his hand, he may wave and go. But if you catch the feet, what happens if at all he tries to move? He falls down. So, for a person to get his good heart, or if you want him to be pleased with you, it is always easiest way to hold the feet of the person. Surrenderance. So when you surrender at his feet, out of love you keep the feet on your head, on your face. This is a kind of act, with love. So we say that the white is the feet of Lord, who is the representative of sattva, that is peace. So we say that this is peace. And this is called Sri. The middle one is called Sri. Sri is mother. And motherly quality is love, always. So we want that love should grow always, should take us for higher altitudes, so far as good qualities and good practices are concerned. So we keep the red one in the middle to show that love should grow, right? And because love is the motherly quality, we call this is mother. This is Sri. So the powder we use is called Sri Churnam. Sri Churnam we call it, just made of turmeric powder. So we apply this on the forehead. So we simply put it in a word that this is love and this is peace. So peace is the protector and love should grow. For ladies, it is recommended to have just a white substance like a line and then red one, the vertical. For gents, it is always like this. Somebody asked us, why that partiality? You want more peace and you don't want ladies to be peace?
Piece of peace. Piece of peace.
Then I said, that's not the reason why it is recommended to have like this. Ladies are always peaceful. So for them, a little base once formed, I think that's pretty much enough for them. Then the love that grows never gets diverted. But for man, love is always dangerous. And we don't know how the love turns, in what direction it goes. So the base not only started here, but it always, the love must be always protected all through the end. Otherwise the love comes in the middle and then may take a diversion. So there should not be any kind of diversion stuff like that, distortions and distractions. So the protection should always be given for men, not till the end. Though it looks funny, but it's what it is. So we feel like the feet of Lord, and this is Sri. So that is what we feel. And we want sattva to grow always in us. Because sattva is transparency and knowledge, joy. This is what we want to grow more and more, more and more. So for that purpose, we choose everything sattvic. We dress sattvic, we speak sattvic as far as possible. Some people say, Swamiji, the Vaishnavas are more aggressive rather than other people. I am not a Vaishnava, but I am so sattvic. They say, sattvic doesn't mean always keeps mum. If something wrong is going, you should be aggressive in stopping that. If someone needs a kind of encouragement, you need to be aggressive in encouraging him. That is what a kind of sattva we want. Sattva means always, just holding the hand and sits and pressing somebody, just pounds him also, just he says, oh, okay, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. That's not the sattva at all. There is a misconception about the Indians. Indians are very peaceful. Let anybody does anything on them, they never respond, they never react. I don't think that is the right thing. Not responding is not the right thing. Somebody is doing wrong, you need to respond. You need to respond. Otherwise, the philosophy went wrong, reacted, reacted in a different way. If the message of Lord Krishna is only to be always with sattva and peace, Arjuna wouldn't have fought for victory at all. He would have stopped the entire war. He led the war and he eliminated the bad and then he promoted the good. That is, sattva doesn't mean that you should be always keeping mum and tolerating everything. Toleration is there, but toleration doesn't mean that encouraging the evil things, encouraging the bad things. So wherever there is bad, you should stop it. And you have to use all your energies for that. You have to pull up all the energies from other sources too, and then stop the bad. And promote the good. That should be the way. So, we want sattva. So, we dress sattvic, we speak sattvic, and we create the environment sattvic. And we eat also sattvic. You understand? We eat also sattvic. This is the biggest problem for one to become a Vaishnava. The toughest task is to eat sattvic and be sattvic. This is very, very critical. Because people think, how can we be sattvic? Of course, can we eat eggs and meat? No. All the animal things are considered as tamasic. We don't say vegetarianism as such. No, this is not vegetarian I am talking about. I am talking about the sattvic. How to grow sattva. Select only sattvic things and then use them. Eat sattvic foods. Drink sattvic things. Even there are some vegetables which are not sattvic, they are tamasic and rajasic. So we avoid even them, though they are vegetables. Onions, garlic, we never use them because they are rajasic. And bottle gourd, we won't use it. Gongura. Because gongura is a kind of marijuana. What do you call it? It belongs to that species. That's why you won't eat even that. Mild. But the species is the same.
Same class.
And you can see the leaves and structures are like that. Similar, pretty similar. So we want to eat that, though they are leaves, but we won't consume them at all. And drumsticks, we want to eat them. Radish, which is very aggressive, we want to eat it. Is it radish, right? Mullangi. The white one.
Horseradish. Here they call it horseradish.
Horse?
Radish.
Yeah, they feed it with horses, that's what it's called. It's horseradish.
Horseradish. Okay. There are other radish
There's
also?
this little round,
Red radish.
That's not
That's carrot.
Red, round and red. It's called red radish.
Red radish.
That is also same class.
same.
Okay.
But not as strong as
Not as strong as
Still,
horseradish.
still
But
radish.
anyway,
same
that's
sulfur
okay.
content.
I didn't see that.
Maybe it was in US, I think, that size.
Okay.
Same family.
Okay. So we can eat carrot, that's fine, but radish is prohibited. Because they are tamasic and rajasic. So though they are vegetables grown from the ground, but still we avoid them. Some people avoid even cow milk, but we need not avoid it because cow milk is pretty equal to mother's milk, breast milk. So cow milk is okay, that is permitted. I heard about some vegans,
Yeah.
they won't take even the cow milk. But we, all milk products. The reason behind is because the milk drawn here is pretty much mechanized, and it's really painful. That's why they avoided that. But otherwise, if the cow milk is taken the natural process, that's how just in homes that we used to take the milk, and we take from the three channels.
Udders.
Three channels. There's a udder, and each one is a channel, right?
Kamble.
Comble.
In Tamil.
Okay. From three combles, and they leave one for the calf to drink. But of course, here in Western countries, no question of giving anything to calf. It's prohibited. But what our people most commonly used to do is take three combles and then one leave for the calf. మీరు మొట్టమొదటి అంత పెయిన్ తీసుకోకుండా ఉండాల్సి So we take the milk which is drawn in a very natural process, and that is always okay. But other things just we won't use. So we try to be with the sattvic things as far as possible, and without knowing anything, something you have taken a medicine and you don't know what exactly is there, and maybe something mixed up with that you are not responsible for that, you see. Yeah. So you need not take it for granted. You can always put them in work. Unknowingly, that's it. Alcohol, tobacco products. All tobacco products are prohibited by us. All tobacco. Maybe it is mixed up with the betel nuts, or pan parag and gutka stuff. That also they never use. And no tobacco drugs, and no alcoholic drugs. We don't use them. So these are all called rajasic and tamasic. So just we put them aside, and we take most possibly good things, the sattvic things, and that's how just we use.
Biggest
I think
sacrifice.
that's only Gongura.
Yeah.
Only one filter you need.
Single filter.
మీకు ఇక్కడ గోంగూర అస్తం దొరకదు.
అంటే నేను ఇది తీసుకుంటాను.
That is the addiction.
Now, see, we always say when to eat and what to eat. When the question comes, we always just ask my friends, like, no apple stuff. I always ask people, I had a question now. Can I eat these things?
Chutney just the chocolate.
You're supposed to be able to.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
You
It's
can
very
eat
good
it.
for you.
It's
Actually.
very good for
Very
you.
good. And chutney just
Okay. Yeah.
Tinacham.
అయ్యో ఆ పైన ఆకలిస్తే
Plastic.
Plastic.
ఓకే రెండు పూలు
గులాబ్ పూలు తినొచ్చు.
Gulab.
Can I eat these things?